Diversity has been a huge topic in America. Over the centuries, diversity has offered many opportunities for businesses as well as people's personal lives.
So I grew up in the 70s, and I'm an immigrant. So I came from a place where everyone, and it's shocking when I go back there, it's like, wow, everyone looks like me. And it's just a different experience when you're here. Next door to me to the right was an Italian family whose mother made it very clear to me in no uncertain terms, should I, prefaced with, you're such a great kid. She said this to my mom. It's like, your son's such a great kid, I think he's wonderful. He's just, we really need more people like him in this world. And then she's like, but he should never, ever approach my Teresa.
Today, diversity allows us to open our eyes and minds to new worlds, not only in our personal lives, but in our business life as well.
I would say that diversity benefits the workplace in terms of having various people from different cultures and being able to share their experiences and bring that information to their job. We have several people from China, India, all walks of life. So if we can gain that information and use it towards increasing our global reach, then it's just that much better for Praxair.
Diversity begins to make people look at situations in a new light and allows us to broaden our minds to things that may not be the norm to us personally.
Being exposed to people like this, and when they're from another culture, I don't know, you see more, I think, maybe, of yourself.
America has held open many doors for diversity to thrive. Not only has diversity impacted personal lives, but it has helped improve the business world.
I would say for us in America, people think of us as the great melting pot, but I like to think of us also as a salad bowl because we don't really merge all of our cultures together. They contribute to one particular business unit, I would say, in particular.
Diversity not only brings people together, but it allows an individual to have a better understanding of their own culture.
People have made connections with other people who are different from them, and it's affected them deeply, and I cherish the memories I have of other people. Diversity is transformative to the person, and I think the question is, how much will we allow ourselves to be transformed? And I think that it's very important to return to where you're from and to share.
Diversity has shown us that it is important to be knowledgeable of different cultures in our personal interactions as well as our business interactions. Having information to help us understand new cultures will benefit our relationships with others from different parts of the world.
There's one initiative that I started with my former manager who passed away earlier this year. It's called the Cultural Wizard Tool, and it's a tool that you can go in, and if you plan on visiting another country, you can put in all your information, and it'll actually spit back information that tells you how you would get along with people in another country. So I definitely think that something like that has been very helpful when helping our people who are at Praxair and are going to another country, or either they're from India or China on a project or just a temporary stay here. They can understand how we as Americans operate, and then we can better work together in an environment. But it's really great. It tells you about the culture, some of the things you should and should not do. When you're going to India, the handshake is very different from as we do in America, and that's what it will tell you, so you can avoid those awkward situations.
Although diversity has impacted America greatly, we still struggle with our differences. In order for diversity to truly strive, we must let go of our differences and come together truly as one nation.
There's a private and there's a public. Our public life has already taken a position on certain things, but our private lives are going to be a lag on the actual public achievement of those things.
Diversity plays a huge role in America today, and is now the focal point to improve companies around the globe. America not only opens doors for diversity, but diversity opens doors for America's business world, as well as giving it several opportunities to succeed.
We have our internal initiatives, so that's just trying to bring in diverse talents, different ethnic backgrounds as well as women. In that aspect, I think that, again, going back initially, it just increases, the knowledge here at Praxair and across the board.
With all the opportunities diversity brings to the table, we can assume that diversity will lead us into a successful future, both personally and business-wise.